Hey, I'm Ragnar from Fraser Fencing. I welcome you once again to my garden with a very simple style of video. I'll just talk about some Viking stuff today, combat specifically as always, and about my favorite combination on the battlefield of modern times. So if we have a big event, a sports event with Viking combat, then I mostly run this with an axe on my belt, but it's about the spear and the shield today, not about axes, even though I love them. This was one of the most successful weapon combinations of its time, if not the most effective. And it was for a plethora of reasons. Both of these items were cheap. A shield is easy to produce in mass. All the materials were readily available. The only thing that would take a bit of time to produce was a boss, but you can reuse one if your shield gets broken, because most of the times the boss would not be damaged all too much. And even if it was, pretty much every blacksmith could repair it. The spear, the one-handed spear, was cheap too. You don't need a lot of material to make a very deadly weapon. It's light and you don't need a lot of mass, so the material could be easily procurable. And the wood for the shaft, I don't have to talk about because there were woodlands everywhere. This gives you a lot of reach. It can be used in close quarters combat, but it's more made for quick skirmishes, for having a bit of reach advantage towards your enemy. I mean, I can easily protect most of my body if I put the shield forwards and still poke your eyes out. It's quite precise too, if you get used to it, if you use your thumb. And since in those times the people were mostly fighting without any gloves, not that we know of at least, you can have a very nimble grip on this weapon and you can switch it up in however way you like it or you need it. Consider also that most of the time people were wearing open-faced helmets if there were any, and chainmail would not be readily available for most of the people. Then, yeah, of course, against pretty much unarmored targets, this is a devastating combination. And even if people would protect themselves, you are very well protected against any kind of spear thrust with this. Obviously not from horse, but we're talking about foot soldiers here. You would be very well protected against the weapons of their time. Even an arrow might not completely pierce through this, because most of the time you would hold this at an angle. And yes, while it might really suck to get your arm pierced by an arrow, it's better than your torso getting pierced, and you would definitely die from that because infections existed. This is strong. In modern terms, this is really strong. It's quick. It doesn't cost a lot of energy to just thrust forwards. You can be very nimble and mobile. You can use this while running. You can travel with this. If you put some leather straps on this, you can put this on your back and use this as a sort of cane, as a walking aid. The only weakness it has, if an enemy passes your spear completely, if you have your arm outstretched, well, then most of the time you'd be dead. I mean, of course, you could oppose your shield between you and the enemy, but if he uses two hands where you can only use one arm, you're dead. Yes, normally you would then drop your spear, draw your sax or your axe, and then try to defend yourself. But this is a definite weakness that I have to admit to. That's pretty much all I had to say about this. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below for the algorithm gods, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.